Check 1, 2, 3. Hopefully we are live. Let me know if you guys can see me. Looks like people were commenting before it was live. I apologize. I did not even know that was gonna list like that. I'm gonna go to YouTube real quick until somebody tells me that we're good and we're live. And you can actually see my face and not just that picture that I had up there. Yeah, it looks like we're live. I think we're good to go. Let me know if you guys see this. And in the sound. Will somebody let me know if you can hear me or not? Um, try to mute. I had it. Can you hear me now? Can you hear the sound at all? I just turned it back on for. That sounds like you can. It just came through on the backside of the French toast. Okay, it didn't sound too bad. I don't know if it's coming through the computer or if it's coming through this. Not that anybody cares, but where to go? All right, we're gonna turn the grill on here. Get this thing fired up. Maybe. Man, this two burner gives me some problems. There you go. Okay, we're on. We're rolling. I'm not going to show you guys the bottom. So, yeah, we're ready to rock and roll. Now it's working. Breakfast is one of my favorite meals. Thanks, buddy. The food experience. I'm sorry, I forget your first name. I know you told me before. I apologize. Good morning, everyone. So, yeah, we're going to get started here. Man, I already realized I forgot something that I wanted. So, yeah, I'm gonna have to put this bacon down and then run around back and get something. My griddle actually doesn't have a grease catch on the back. I bought this second hand, so let's go ahead and start the bacon down. We're doing this French toast. Let's do the challah French toast. Might be easier to see. You guys forgot what bacon looks like. Pretty straightforward. So we're doing a challah French toast and bacon just for breakfast for Mother's Day. My wife likes this French toast. I like this French toast. I'm gonna put the bacon down right as the griddle is warming up. Please feel free to let me know about any technical stuff. I'm gonna try to go live a lot more. I just technology is not my strong suit. So I'm trying my best here to do all this stuff. And it is difficult at times. So I gotta get my setup and stuff. Like today it's raining, that's why I'm in the garage, which I got the door open. I still don't think griddling in the garage is a great idea, but it's an idea. So and going live, there's a lot of prep, and there's no running back inside. I mean, there is, but if you do run back inside, then you kind of leave the camera blank for a second, which is no bueno. So let me grab this. Okay. Do I have any concerns about rising heat warping my garage door? Yes, I have lots of concerns about griddling in the garage. Let me say this. This is about griddling in the garage or any grill in the garage. This is a strong dad flex here. Do as I say, not as I do, I guess is what I'm saying. I don't think it's ever a good idea. I probably shouldn't be doing it, but it's raining outside and I really wanted to go live and I want to start going live in practice. There's a couple reasons. Yeah, the rising heat, not good. The grease, also not good. Propane, if you get used to storing it in the garage or something, you shouldn't do that. Propane sits. It's heavier than air. It sits. So if there was a leak in your tank, it would just be sitting on the garage. If the door's down, then it's creating a bomb, essentially. I mean, that's not good. But that's why I at least have the door up. Also, the fumes of just the fire going and stuff aren't good if the door's down. So you definitely shouldn't do it with the door down or at all, probably. Finally, if there's an accident, there's a grease fire or something, and it spreads to all the wood, then now your house is on fire. Where it's outside, now just your grill's on fire and you roll it away from your house. Maybe you burnt your siding a little bit, whatever. But now, something in the garage catches, you got, I don't know, my lawnmower's back there. You know what I mean? So got a little warm. So yeah, I mean, that's my garage. I don't know. PSA. I'm not. I might do it again. I probably will do it again, to be honest with you. But I just want to say it's not a great idea, probably, and I'm not encouraging it. But anyways, I appreciate you all coming and watching and being here right now. I'm working on this new program I've used once and trying to go live, and I want to go live more often. So that's why I didn't announce this or anything. That's also why, it was partially live or something. I didn't realize people could see it earlier. So it's it's just a work in progress. So I apologize. I'm just trying to work out the kinks before I really announce these things and do them a lot and try to get people going. Also, I just want to see if people are interested and if they're helpful. Just people want to chat or what they're doing. Maybe I'm trying to make it too complicated and people just want to kind of hang out and watch me cook, and I just get stressed out about it. So who knows? But yeah, awesome. I already had French toast today. That's cool, Brian. But yeah, so that's where we're at with the live cook. So I'm going to keep trying to do more as long as they seem to go over well and people enjoy them. And as long as I can get some sort of a system down and stop freaking out. I still don't even have all my tools yet. I lost a lot of my tools in the move. When we moved, a pipe burst the week we were moving in my kitchen because I put some chemical in there because I'm a moron. And all this chemical and pipe stuff came down and from the bathroom, from the tub, which is nasty, and landed in my kitchen on all of my kitchen tools and a lot of my griddle tools that were in the cabinets. And I mean, I bleached down all the cabinets and stuff, but I threw away half of my kitchen stuff and most of my griddle tools because I just wasn't using those. I don't know, the chemical and stuff that's just nasty. So yeah, we're starting over with a lot of griddle stuff. So I don't even have a set of tongs right now, to be honest with you. But what are you gonna do? Life goes on, right? Okay. Make sure we can see everything here. That looks pretty good. They're gonna move it a little bit. Is that better? Sorry, again, I couldn't get the camera to set up how I wanted either in a landscape mode, so whatever. I'm not here to complain or continue to show how little I know about technology. I just, do the best I can. So how's everybody else doing this morning? Some people already made French toast. Everybody got to try to get out there and griddle today. Maybe you're not in Ohio. Maybe it's not raining like it is here. God, John said he got some napkins off fire. Yeah, that'll happen, man. Yeah, that's a very another good point. If you have something over here next to it and you catch that on fire, another good point. I feel like this is just a big PSA of like, don't do this. So, I guess I don't know. I feel like I'm not doing a good job of being a good griddle guide here. Hey, Canada, how's it going, man? Got a lot of people in Canada. I get a lot of people that comment from Canada, which is super, super cool. And I really appreciate all that. People across the world and neighbors up north. I think I'm French Canadian. I think my name, Brunette, my dad said my ancestors came down from Canada. It was a French Canadian name that ended up in Boston. So I got a little Canada in me. You found a full mouse nest on it. I had to strip the whole thing. Oh, geez, that stinks. Go Bucks, Riley. Yeah. Okay. All right, so this whole thing was on high. I'm going to turn it down to low now. And then I'm going to start prepping this area right here for my French toast. I just realized that I forgot butter. Man, I thought I had everything. So scrape off the bacon, little chunk. Sunny in East Texas. Oh man, it's always sunny in Texas. Hey, I got a lot of people from Ohio. Where is my thermometer? Yeah, that's another thing I forgot, Chris. It's also inside with the butter. So I'll go get that. Basically, I put the bacon down on the griddle as I was all signed out saves before I forget. Let me know what you think about those different views. So I can just go me. I can go both of us, which obviously that's nice. I can go one big, one small, or I can just but then it just said that my audio was also removed. So I'm assuming that you didn't see both of us at that time. Or you couldn't hear me at that time. So, again, another thing to learn. So bacon's over here looking good. Flip it over. So we're going to go real low with this French toast. And like I said, I'll run and grab that. I'm actually going to turn this one off, to be honest with you, because the French toast can go so low, like 300, 325. So having one of them over here just on low, medium low would be good. And this will just hold the bacon hot on this side. Let's see if I can go back to this will just hold the bacon hot here. And then I'll just do all the French toast over here. Looks like I need to get better lighting in here too. So, okay, things to work on. So anyways, if you have any comments about the view, let me know. Hey, we got a lot of people in here. Marshall's in here. John's in here. Oh, man, oh, hey, what's up, man? We got so much stuff. Everybody's here. Gallery Backyard Barbecue. That's great, channel. Check that out. Let me this in here. Okay. All right. So we got it all done. We got it all cleaned off. There's all of our bacon. Delicious. Wonderful, right? Gonna put this thing down. Gonna take a moment to run and grab the thermometer that I forgot. I apologize. How about it'll be like 30 seconds. Take this moment. Check out Gallery Backyard Barbecues page. He can put some little comments in here. He goes live all the time. He probably does better than me. But yeah, put some comments in here about your page, the food experience too, man. Why don't you guys just both like kind of plug your page in the comment section? That way people have something to look at. And somebody tell a joke, but make sure it's appropriate. And then I'll be back in like 30 seconds. And we're back. So, okay. Can everybody hear me? Let's go ahead over here. See where we're at temperature wise. 413. I'm going to turn that one all the way down. That's way hotter than I want. I want to be around 350. So that is not good. Over here on this side, 320, 319. So that one's better. So I don't know, maybe even though it's off, maybe we'll turn this one all the way off. Yeah, and just kind of go from there. So I got them both off now. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get. I'm sure you can see this. There we go. I'm gonna get this one get down to the temperature we want, and then as it starts to drop, I'll turn it back on low. So, but there's nothing wrong with turning it on and turning it off every now and then, just to get to the temperature you want. This French toast, we want to do it like 300 to 325. It's thick French toast, and we'll go over that here now in a second. Where's my warming rack? That's out back in the rain. Also, though, I don't really feel like I have room on the 2-burner for the warming rack, so I just got the bacon piled in the corner here. Woo, piles of bacon. Can't go wrong with that. Okay, let's see where we're at now, temperature-wise again. 350, 330, 300. It's going down. Okay, let's see if I can turn this camera and not mess everything up and go over the French toast. Ta-da! Okay, so that there is the challah bread, which is the best part of this French toast, is this thick challah bread. But you guys can still see me over there, I think. Okay. Let's go to one camera. Ta-da! So this is how bad my setup is. I'm using a chair and like just a random toe. Okay, this is where I'm at in life. I gotta get a table for out in the garage if I'm gonna do this. This is the challah bread. Okay, I slice it real thick, like 2 fingers thick. Okay, this is the best bread that I like to use for French toast, also brioche, but it's just so much better. I let it sit on this rack and let it kind of dry out. Recipe I saw kind of modeled this off of. They let it dry out overnight. I didn't have time to do that, so I just do it in the morning and then I don't soak it as long. This is my batter, which is basically a French toast batter, but it's like almost a custard. So it's with like heavy cream and whatnot. So I'm going to put these in here for about 2 to 3 minutes per side. So, and then we'll go over what is all in this batter. And I should put, there should be a recipe down in the description of this. So if you look in the description, you should be able to see a recipe. I want to see if I can new layout. Oh, I've never added something to this. I was going to see if I can maybe add the recipe. Maybe I'm going to try. All right, this was a bad idea. Video file, share screen. Okay. I'm going to try to share my screen. Share the entire screen. That didn't work. Try it one more time before we give up. So again, we're just kind of. Well, it's not letting me share the screen for some reason. I don't know why. There we go. Okay, that's my whole computer. Great. Hopefully I don't have any weird tabs open now. All right, so hopefully you can see this recipe now that's on your screen as I'm sharing the screen. Let's go ahead and make this bigger and see if I can change the layout here. And we'll go over this recipe real quick. Can you guys see this? I apologize, it's amateur hour over here. Pull this one down. Okay, so I got the recipe there. Hopefully you can see it. I'm going to go full screen on the recipe so you can see it, and we'll just go over it real quick. So it's loaf of the challah bread, 2 cups of heavy cream, 4 eggs, teaspoon of cinnamon, nutmeg, white sugar, 1/4 a cup, 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, some orange zest. That is everything that is in the mixture there for the custard. Okay, so we'll go back out. Done with this little experiment. Go back to me and the griddle. See if we can add there we go. Now we're back to this. Put this stuff over. I also don't have tongs, so my hands are just going to get real dirty. Come back to the griddle, see what we're working at temp-wise. Let's shut this baby off. 220, okay. So a little low, that's fine. I'd rather be low than be high. And she's just going to get back to where I want it to. Over here on the other side, also 226, 220. Okay. I'm okay with all that because, like I said, turn the temperature back on, get this stuff laid down. Now we're going to do some butter down on the griddle here. Ooh. That's what we came here for, butter melting on a griddle top. So yeah, so with the bread, you just let it sit for 2 to 3 minutes. It can really soak up a lot of stuff. And then we're going to do it low because you soaked up so much of that custardy stuff. It takes a minute to cook it all the way through. So you're really not like going all the way through. I mean, it's still a low cooking. Still like a bread pudding. That was weird. Sounded like I was getting some feedback. Okay, hopefully that removed that. Yes, it's in my cookbook. Yeah, I was going to mention at the end, this is in my cookbook, The Complete Beginner's Guide to Griddling, which is an ebook that I made. It is $15. I was going to put it in the description, and I forgot to put a link to it in the description. So, you know, so is life. Maybe I'll put a link in here if I can figure out how to do that in the comments somewhere. All right, let's go ahead and we'll put these down, see how we're looking now. Ta-da. One. You can just see how like soft that is on the inside. Because it just soaked up so much of that. And this is going to be too much batter, to be honest with you. I usually end up doing more French toast later or saving the batter and doing it later. I'm going to put more bread into here. Try to get that going for 2-3 minutes so you guys can see what's going on. Okay. Yeah, I couldn't get my camera to go the way I wanted to either, so that's frustrating. Temperature-wise, back over here so you can see 220, 250, 280 over here, 260. So it's trying to get back up, which is fine. We're just going to slowly but surely get it back to where we want it to be. This is a really good French toast. Man, I forgot towels too. Looks like I just going with the shorts. Got to wash them anyways. So yeah, I mean, it's really good, but it takes a minute, and you got to be patient, and you got to have it really low. So, which makes for a very, very boring video. What makes a delicious French toast? But I also did it with a 2-burner because I'm probably going to shut the lid on this thing once I get all of them on there to try to help cook it in the middle. If you're doing this inside, you know, like on your cast iron pan, like a normal person would do if it was raining outside, rather than setting up a whole griddle in the garage. If you're doing that, what I would do is do it in cast iron, get a rack on a cookie sheet, and do, you know, 3 or 4 of them at a time, put them on the rack. And then once they're all done, throw the whole thing in the oven real low, like 300 for like 10 minutes. And that's going to like help bake them almost in the middle, but you got that nice crust on the outside. So keep that in mind. It's definitely possible to, it's not possible. It's probably almost easier to do it that way. So I hope it's been 2 minutes. Go ahead and flip these. Really like to get all of them on here. I'm still only going with half griddle on, half griddle off, because I'm going to move these on and off the heat as I see fit, as I walk back into my camera. Now, yeah, it's just hard to get the whole griddle in there. That's better, I think. I'll figure this stuff out, guys. I apologize. I'm just making a hot mess. Oh, yeah, the cookbook. I was going to try to link that. Sorry, now it just turned into a giant commercial for me. So, yeah. So, yeah, 71 people watching. Thank you guys for waking up and watching for something that I didn't mention. Alton Brown finishes in the oven. Great idea. Yeah, that's probably where I got it from. I probably just don't remember. Good Eats is probably my favorite cooking show of all time. I'm trying to think of anything that's close. No, it definitely is. It definitely is. Let me know in the comments, what is your favorite cooking show of all time? Maybe it's just a person, just a chef. But Good Eats, I was thinking about trying to do a Good Eats-esque griddle episode. Probably be a lot of work. I don't know if it would be good, but a good griddle eats, and just kind of like a homage to him, like I did that weird Bob Ross video, you know. But yeah, let me know what your favorite cooking show of all time is, because I love Good Eats and I love Alton Brown, and I love him not only because he is an amazing cook and is extremely intelligent, and the scientific aspect of it, which is way above my head. I love him because he made it fun. And that's why I always liked him. It always felt fun and it always felt relatable, even though he clearly is like a 10 times better cook than any of us will ever be. So, but anyways, yeah. that's my little thing on Alton Brown. Let me know, like I said, in the comments what your favorite show is. Thanks, man. I'm glad you like the flag, Matt. And How to Barbecue Right, kid. Oh, I love How to Barbecue Right. I love Malcolm. He's just such a nice dude. He seems like a nice dude. I've never met him before. I say that like we're like best friends. I've never met him. He seems like he's like the exact person you see. He's exactly like he is, you know. So that's why I really like to watch How to Barbecue Right. And I need to learn more about barbecue. I really only know about griddling, and I don't know enough about barbecue. Okay, I'm gonna put more in here. Doing good. We got our last three going down. I got the heels. I mean, they're not the best. They're not as good as the other pieces. But I'll tell you what, I sure as heck am not going to throw them away. This is like a $5.50 loaf of bread. There's a lot in my world. I don't know about you guys. I'm extremely cheap. So, yeah, it's a lot. Well, Alton Brown is the GOAT. Morning, Jeremy. Appreciate you stopping in. So, yeah, it's going to be pretty lackluster from here on out, folks. There's not much else going on other than just finishing these up. We'll take a look at these first ones, see if they're ready to be flipped. Okay. I mean, it's okay. I might have flipped it a little early. Maybe I can bring the heat up a little bit. But also, like I said, they're going to sit for a while. Like, they're just going to sit and sit and sit. So, you got to, this one, yep, that one still is got a ways to go. And that one, I shouldn't have flipped it all. Let me show you guys. So, sorry. You're starting to get a little bit across. They're not like perfect. It's good. It's a slow going process here, basically due to the temp being so low and whatnot. But I'd rather go low and slow than burn these things. 245, 205. See, now that we got a lot of them on the griddle too. 220. So what I'll do, it's no rush. I'm going to turn this up a tad bit just so we're not sitting here forever. Put this thing back like that. Gosh, I just can't get the whole griddle in view because of this. Yeah, and then I'll probably turn this side, this left side on here too. Turn it back on low. And then just start throwing my other ones down up here because they're going to be ready to go pretty soon. And then we'll just kind of keep monitoring and moving them around and shutting the lid. This is not like a fast cook. Like I said, it's not the most exciting griddle cook. Probably going live would be better for like hibachi or fried rice or like a full breakfast where there's a bunch of moving parts. So we got taste tested, quality control. It's just for me and my family. Don't worry about it. They're used to me sticking my finger in the food. Oh, this is so unprofessional. Anyways, so yeah, I mean, you just keep going low and slow. Like you can't rush this. You're cooking it all the way through. There's no rush. If your griddle's rip roaring hot, it's gonna be burnt on the outside and like soggy bread on the inside. Probably still tastes okay, but soggy bread. So, what kind of bread did I use? It's called challah. I can never pronounce it. It's CHALLAH, I believe. I don't know. I'm damn near illiterate, man. That's why I make YouTube videos instead of like a blog because I can't spell at all. Yep, CHALLAH. So, challah bread. So let's go. Get you a link here. There we go. So yeah, there's like a little link here on Wikipedia that goes over more what it is. It's great. I found it at Kroger. Had to go to 2 Krogers, so it's not always that easy. Sometimes one Kroger has it, and sometimes it doesn't. So I will say that it's not like always there. If you have a baker in your town, it's good to check with them. Brioche would work as well. Thank you. My personality makes up for it. So yeah. So anyways, I would. What is your ideal service temperature for this? Like 300. 300 is the ideal service temperature for this. I mean, I'm below that, which is fine. Like that's no harm, no foul. And now it looks like because I turned this up, let me see if I can go to single screen. Okay, now you can see on the single screen, hope you can see that like it's bubbling up right down here. And it's starting to smoke a little bit. So I just turned it back down low because I think I went a little too high too quick. And then see, that's got a good color on it now, which is good. It's just, it's got a ways to go. Just flip all these. Okay. And then that one just, he's got a little dark. All right, let's see what we're looking at here. Yeah, I mean, they got some great color on them, but they still got a ways to go on the inside, so you've got to be careful. So what I did is the left side's back off here again. And then I'm going to put the last ones down here, and then I'm going to kind of find my zone, because this one should be a little warmer now that I turned it on. But then I'll go ahead and put these ones down on there. Yeah, I can already tell. So that one's sizzling right there. And then once I get it back to where I want, I'll probably like turn all of it off at some point and just let everything chill. So like this guy right in the front here, he's looking great. Move him out of the way. This area seems to not be as hot. And move the ones that are looking good towards the corners because I don't want them to burn. I mean, this is just all me winging it, you know. Like you can see that one got darker than I wanted it to. See what it looks like. Yeah, these are doing good. Now I'm probably playing with it too much. But yeah, you just got to kind of feel it all out and just let it all keep cooking. But the ideal temperature would be 300 degrees if you can get your griddle to stay that consistent. If you're using, when I did the video of this, I did it on the big griddle, which is a lot easier. So, oh, the other thing is I mixed it in this bowl. That was a terrible idea, but I don't have any pans because I threw them all away. If you have like a 9x18, you mix it in a bowl, throw your batter in a 9x18, and then you'll at least get 6 pieces soaking at once. Like I only soak 3 at a time, and 3 at a time, and 3 at a time. And it's like, it's just making the process longer, but that's cool. We're just hanging out. So I, yeah, that's how I would do it. And if you had a 3 or 4 burner outdoor grill, that'd be a lot better. So let me see what else, if I miss anything then here. People have, if you consider it a smoker, we don't get enough meat to justify. I have a smoker. I have a Big Green Egg. But yes, if you're not going to smoke a lot, I don't know if they're worth it, or grill. The Big Green Egg is, direct and indirect cooking. If you're looking for like a pellet grill, I mean, like you're going to want to get big chunks of meat and put them on there. Can you grill on a pellet grill? Sure. You can put burgers on there. People do it. People with pellet grills will tell you it's great. I think it's fine. It's okay. I'd rather have it on a regular grill or open fire because it's not direct heat. But 41 likes out of 64. Thanks, John. You ever made French toast? Cube French toast with that bread? No, but like in a casserole, that would probably work out very, very well, just like this is. So yes, I would definitely consider doing the cube French toast. There we go. There we go. Yeah. Everybody's coming along now. Okay. You guys can see this guy in the front. Okay. That's what we're looking at here. Do the other side. Oh boy, my battery's running low. This is a problem. Don't have power out here. Okay, let me flip these over. So what I'm going to do is move the ones that are further along over here. Move the ones that still need to cook over on the heat. There we go. That one has a long way to go. There we go. So everybody over here. Okay. So now, see those ones are there, and these ones are over here. Uh-oh. Okay. But the battery dies, thanks for the idea. Yeah. The battery's not going to die, but I'm going to have to go off camera again. Because I'm going to go find a extension cord. So give me just 1 second, and I'm going to find the extension cord and get this thing hooked back in. All right, I'm back. Hopefully this is long enough. Jesus, take the wheel. Okay. We have power. So that's why we're doing this, folks, so that I can learn what to do and what not to do. So we're learning. Okay. Let's see here. Again, something smells like it's hotter than I want it to be. And it was that piece. Gosh darn it. That's not terrible, but I got to move that one off the heat. Too close. Flip everybody over. Okay, so put all this down. Go towards the middle. This piece already has had enough for today. Oh man, what's going on? We're back with this one. Okay. Looks like my cell phone lost the internet connection. Great. So now you can kind of see left side of the griddle is off, right side of the griddle is on. This is where I'm going to move these ones. I'm actually going to turn the whole thing off, leave this in here. Okay, looks like we're back. Nope, maybe we're not back. I don't know. You see it? I can see it on the computer screen, but I can't see it over here. Okay, so we're back. Okay, so let's go over this real quick. Everything's off. Again, I appreciate your patience, those of you that hung around. All that French toast is there. This guy needs a little more loving. Oh, buddy, that looks good. He looks good. That guy got burnt. Those ones look good. So yeah, we're just going real low and slow on all this. So go ahead and shut the lid for a second. Boop. Go back to just me. Hey, love the Strickland hat. Thanks, man. I really went all out on the King of the Hill stuff. So everything's off now. This one has a lid so you can do this. It's just slowly cooking through. It looked like all sides of everything looked really, really good to me. So it's pouring down rain out there. I really appreciate you all hanging out with me today. Let me see if I missed any comments or questions. I apologize if I did. Looks yummy. Love the Strickland hat. Looking good. Thank you. Doing a live show. Half the entertainment is back and forth. You're doing great. Thanks. I tell you what, John, top of the morning, Nighthawk. Yeah, I love smoking meats too. The food experience, and I just do, even if the battery dies. Thanks for the idea. You ran out of propane, John. That's rule number one. Propane accessories. I tell you what, bud. Always have a backup tank. Always have a backup tank if you ran out of propane. Thanks for the videos. You're very welcome, Daniel. You got both views now. Thanks, Guy. All right. Mine did not come with a tap. Where can I order one? Are you talking about your griddle? Did it come with like a tap for like beer, or what? I would like one. I wish if they sold a griddle with a tap on the side, man, I'd have one. And if they didn't reach out to me to help sponsor that griddle, I'd be very upset. I feel like I'm their exact demographic of the griddle kegerator combo. Boom, there's the $1 million idea. I just came up with it. Am I in Ohio? I see you're drinking Ryan, guys. Yeah, man. Yeah, Jeremy. I'm in Ohio. I'm in Columbus. What's that? Tell me you're this without this. Tell me you're in Ohio without telling me you live in Ohio. Oh, it's raining all morning long. Yeah, and now it's thunderstorming. Oh, yeah. You haven't made anything on your griddle that you haven't liked so far? Nice, man. Top of the grill. Oh. Yeah, no, this one came with it, with the lid. Yeah, so yeah, it came with that. Top. Oh, I'm sorry, you said top. I thought you said tap. Sorry. Wow, that's one. I already told you I'm darn near illiterate too. It really shows you where my mind is at. If you said top and I read tap and start talking about beer. Yeah, this one came with it. The Camp Chef didn't come with it. I had to buy that. So you can find them on Amazon for Blackstones and Camp Chefs and 36-inch ones. But this little 2-burner came with it. All right, I'm gonna try to position this camera and see if we can just get an incoming call. Okay, great. You guys just watching me move this camera around. Okay. Right here for the French toast. We got both pictures. Sure do. Okay. And it is pouring down rain. All right. So let's go ahead and see if I can plate these. Ta-da! All right. One, two, 3, 4, 5, 6. You know what? We're running out of room, and honestly, for the sake of the internet, this one got kind of burnt, and so did some other ones. I'm not going to do it. This is how the internet lies to you guys. Okay. You always leave a couple of them off on the side. It didn't turn out very well. Okay. Next, I got some fresh strawberries for these. So my wife likes strawberries, and it's Mother's Day weekend. That's what we got. Try to make it look pretty. Who doesn't want bacon and French toast, right? I mean, what else could you ask for on life other than bacon and French toast? Behind the hall here. Powdered sugar. Sprinkle of love. Making a mess in the garage. That's okay. We have too much powdered sugar. And then I changed my mind about the syrup. I was gonna put it on there, but just so you know, I found this. It's real maple syrup, dark color, robust taste from Bissell maple farms. So I'm not gonna sprinkle it on there, but I'll let my family go ahead and do that when they want to. And now you can see the French toast. Turn it this way. Maybe this will be a better view. Yeah, that's a pretty good view, I think. I don't know. What do you guys think? Strawberry is always a great pairing with French toast. Heck yeah. So, yeah, that's basically it, folks. I hope you enjoyed the process. Here, take a look at this one. Good. A little bit burnt. Here's what we'll do. Cut it open on the inside. Hopefully you can see how like soft it looks. I probably could let it soak a little longer, but just thick. It's a very nice French toast. Taste the orange in there. The orange zest really kind of pops a little bit. The sugar, obviously I'm going to put more sugar and strawberries and powdered sugar and syrup and all that stuff on them. This is something that's worth taking your time to learn how to make to do a special breakfast. I would also recommend, it's not hard, but I wouldn't recommend like trying to go all out with eggs and stuff when you do this. I wouldn't put too much on the griddle. I would do bacon or sausage in this. If you want to do potatoes beforehand and hold them in the oven, you can. But if you get potatoes and bacon and French toast and you're trying to do some of these eggs, then you just might, and this is just me, maybe you're a lot better than me, but that just gets to be too much. So you just kind of keep it simple, bacon, French toast. If you want some eggs, maybe do an egg bake inside to go with it. Simple egg bake in the oven while you're outside making this French toast, because it's definitely, you got to babysit it, but it's worth it because it's better than just like slapping down some diner style French toast, which I'm not above. I'm not above diner style French toast, but you know, that's my 2 cents on it. So does anybody else have any, thanks Jeremy, any questions or anything before I close her down here? I really appreciate everybody watching on last minute. I'm going to try to do more of these. If you have a question, let me know. If you have a recommendation of something you'd like me to see do live for a different time or something, or why you like live cooks, let me know. I'm thinking it's a lot of pressure But I'm thinking about just doing stuff that I want to get better at or stuff to practice. Like I've made this like 3, 4 times and I just wanted to do it again. But I'm just thinking about doing like the hits and doing really, really good stuff and trying to get better at it and just really perfecting, the fried rice, the smash burger, my favorite French toast. Maybe just doing some pancakes one day, but it's like a homemade pancake recipe from scratch, like lemon, blueberry, or something. So, yeah, if there's anything, what temperature and do you have it on? 300 is where I did this one at. Yeah. Hey, Bruno. Enjoyed the show. Thank you. Thank you. I did eggs for my first time and they were done in a blink of an eye. Yeah, they really are. You got to do eggs last and you got to, I mean, when I do eggs, not only am I doing it last, 90% of the time I've turned the griddle off. Everything's done. I've turned the griddle off kind of like I did in the middle of this cook and just like waiting for it to get down to 300 and there's enough residual heat to cook 8 eggs if you want to. I mean, with the residential griddles, like there's enough heat. So it was a fun live show. Thanks for watching live. I really appreciate it. So yeah, I didn't see any questions. I'm gonna go inside. I don't want it to get too cold. I want to give this to my family, give it to my wife for Mother's Day. So I really appreciate it. Thank you all so much for watching. We'll do it again Saturday mornings or some other time once I get time to practice. And if anybody saw it this morning when I was messing around at like 6 a.m., I apologize. I didn't realize I posted that I was going live because then I wasn't. So still learning. Thank you guys so much for watching. Keep on griddle and have a great weekend. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. Thank you so much for all the great and wonderful mothers and my mother and my wife who I love both of them dearly. So thank you. Have a great day.